This is a CBS News Detroit update.
Good Friday morning. I'm Sandra Ali. Here are a few of the top stories we're following for you this morning. The Pontiac mom, accused of abandoning her children for years, is now free on bond. 34-year-old Kelly Bryant was released from jail shortly before 5 on Thursday afternoon. She's facing 3 counts, each of child abuse and welfare fraud, for allegedly forcing her 3 children to live alone in filthy conditions in an apartment. While out on bond, Bryant is not supposed to have any contact with her children. One of the Chinese nationals charged with trying to smuggle a dangerous pathogen into the country will remain in custody, at least for now. The detention hearing was held and it was being postponed to allow her time to retain a private lawyer. The University of Michigan postdoctoral fellow, along with her boyfriend, both face several charges, including conspiracy, smuggling goods into the U.S., making false statements, and visa fraud. Her next hearing is set for next Friday. An Oakland County man says he feels left out in the dark. He says an Oakland County Sheriff's deputy shot and killed his dog earlier in the week. This happened in Pontiac on Tuesday. Robert White says deputies arrived outside of his home and ended up shooting his pit bull Minnie. He says he still doesn't understand why.
Did not lunge at you, did not bark, didn't do nothing. She was sitting there.
Jury deliberations resumed today in the sex crimes retrial of Harvey Weinstein, the 73-year-old former film producer, facing 2 counts of criminal sex act and 1 count of rape. Weinstein was granted the new trial after the New York Supreme Court overturned his initial conviction. That was back in 2020. After the jury left the court yesterday, Weinstein thanked the judge and staff for treating him fairly. In sports, the Tigers are back home after a brief road trip. Tonight, they open a 3-game series against the Chicago Cubs. Let's go ahead and check in with next weather meteorologist Troy Bridges. How is the weather shaping up to look this weekend, Troy?
Well, Sandra, today we've got to deal with that smoke once again from those Canadian wildfires. All counties in southeast Michigan under that air quality alert. Certainly for people who have sensitivity to that smoke. Breathing issues going to be an issue for today, even after that advisory expires. But we are going to have some clouds in place today and a few lingering showers. 74 will be the afternoon high with that coverage of rain fairly low at 20%. But we will see some showers, light showers through the day. And then by the afternoon, certainly by 5 p.m., most of us are drying out. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds as we go later in the afternoon. Tomorrow for your Saturday, we are dry. We'll see a mix of sun and clouds as well, not mostly sunny. We'll call it partly cloudy. And then into Sunday, there will be a chance for a couple of showers to roll in, especially into the afternoon hours. And we'll see more of that starting the work week next week. High temperatures today look like this: the 70s, mid 70s for most of us, 74 in Detroit, 75 for Lapeer, and 73 in Ann Arbor. The next 7 days will show a warm up, going up to almost 80 again on Saturday, a high of 78 degrees, 76 on Sunday, again with that 40% chance for a few showers Sunday. So not a washout. But if you are picking a weekend day, Saturday is your day to get out and enjoy. Monday, still seeing a chance for a few showers and a high in the upper 70s, heading to the 80s next week. Sandra, back to you.
Troy, thank you. That's a look at your headlines. We'll be back later today covering stories that matter to you on air and streaming on the CBS News app and Pluto TV.